I'm Sara Beaman, and this is my improv vlog, in which I show different strategies to keep your mind clear and your thoughts organized while doing improv belly dance performances. This week, we're going to be keeping our thoughts organized during improv by grouping some moves that you're probably already familiar with into movement families. Each of these movement families consists of movements that have something in common. They might draw the same shape in space, or they might use similar muscles, or they might be executed in a very similar way. You can take the moves that you know and group them into whatever families make the most sense to you. In fact, that's a great way of really digging into the knowledge that you already have and making a framework for it in your brain so that you don't get lost when you're doing things like improv or even choreography. In today's exercise, we're going to pick out 3 movement families. While we're doing our improv, we're going to try to stick with one category of movements at a time and really spend a lot of time with each category trying to use those movements in creative and interesting ways. I've picked out 3 families for you, but remember that you can repeat this exercise with whatever types of movements that you would like to use. Let's take a look at each of our families. We're going to start with our undulation family, we're going to move on to our 3/4 shimmy family, and we'll finish up with our figure 8 family. Our undulations family contains moves such as Arabic, body wave, snake arms, and hand waves. Our 3/4 shimmies family contains moves such as Turkish, Arabic shimmy, and our double hip bump, which is like a 3/4 shimmy but slowed down. And our figure 8 family contains moves such as Maya and Taksim hips, horizontal hip figure 8s, sidewinders, and Samiha or sway hips. Let's take a look at this strategy in application. In this example, I'm going to start by doing movements in the undulations family, then I'll move on to 3/4 shimmies, then I'll do some figure 8s, and then I'm going to come back into undulations to finish out the improv. And remember that you can follow along with me either by doing movements that are very similar to mine, or by just using the same structure and trying to stay within these movement families. have noticed that while I was doing that run through of my improv, I added visual interest by using things like turns and poses with my arms and feet and level changes. Those are great ways of adding visual interest to what it is that you're doing. I also varied the tempo of the movements that I was choosing to use so that I could use one move for quite a bit longer than I might otherwise without getting boring. If this was an actual performance situation, I probably would have switched between my movement families a little bit more frequently. But remember, if you're going to do that, don't do it so often that you become frantic. If you practice improv in this way frequently enough, eventually you won't have to pick out individual movement families to use one at a time. You'll start being able to use this thinking in just a reflexive way naturally without considering it ahead of time. To finish out this video, I'd like to demonstrate and teach one of the combinations from the improv that I just showed you. So I'd like to show you a combination that I kind of generated spontaneously while I was doing this improvisation. In order to help you keep track of what it is that I'm doing, I've put this extremely lovely lime green sock on my right foot, and I'm also wearing this fashionable blue bracelet on my right wrist. I'm going to teach this facing the back. So this combination combines our samiha and our maya hips. I'm going to show you the whole thing first, and then I'm going to turn around and teach it to you. So what it looks like is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's learn it. So our samiha starts in the feet. We're going to step out on the right, step together with the left foot, step out on the right, and touch left. Then we're going to hold while we do our mayas. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Step out on the left, together right, step out on the left, and touch right. And then hold while you do your mayas. What our hips are doing during our samiha, we're going to be doing a hip roll on the side opposite from where you're stepping out. So as I'm stepping out on the right, my left hip is going to come out, up, and in. It will look like this. Step, together, step, touch, and hold. 2, 3, 4. And then on the other side, it's the right hip rolling. And hold. 2. Let's do that again. Step, together, step, touch, hold. 2, 3 on the right, step, together, step, touch, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Now in that hold section, we're going to be doing 3 mayas on each side. The first 2 mayas are going to be a little bit faster than the third one. So what that will look like, starting on the right foot and the left hip, we'll do our samiha, step, together, step, touch. And now we're going to start on our left hip. Maya, 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 and hold. I'm doing a little bit of a level change here, going down for the first 2 mayas and then coming back up. So that what that looks like again is maya, maya, maya. Now I'm going to do my samiha on the left foot and the right hip. Step, together, step, touch, and maya right, maya left, maya right. So let's practice just those feet and hips a few times in a row. Then we'll add in some arms. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step right, together, right. Touch maya left, right, left, and step left, together, left. Touch maya right, left, right. Again, step right, together, right, and maya right, 2, 3, and step left, together, left, and maya right, 2, 3. I think I might have said right when I meant left on that one maya, but hopefully you could follow along anyway. So let's add in some arms. As we're doing our samiha, we're going to bring our arms up and out to the sides, all the way up overhead. And then as we're doing our mayas, we're going to drag the hands down the sides of the body. I like to do this with my palms facing in. Somewhere around here, I kind of have to flip my hands so now they're facing down. So it'll look like samiha, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with our mayas. Let's add those arms in. So we're going to do the whole thing all at once. Let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step out, together, out, touch, and Maya. 2, 3, and step out, together, out, touch, and Maya. 2, 3, 4. Right, together, right, Maya. Left, right, left, and left, together, left, and Maya. Right, left, right. Eventually, this kind of thinking will become second nature, but until then, it helps to have this kind of limiting structure so that we don't get overwhelmed by having too many options. So I hope that this video has helped you progress to that point so that you'll eventually just be able to get out there and freestyle on stage, feel totally comfortable doing it. Good luck.